Hi, Aries. Thanks so much for tuning in for your reading today. Camera's going crazy. Um, Thanks, Aries, for joining. I'm going to jump right into your reading. I did do a pre-meditation just before just before I jumped on here, just to get an idea of where your energy is. So we're going to take a look at your energy where it is right now. We're going to take a look at uh, what you're most grateful for right now. And because we're partway through June, I thought we'd take a look at July. So I'm going to kind of combine that in there for you guys. We're going to take a look at um, what you have been sort of letting go of for the month of June. And then we're going to take a look at July and see what obstacles that you might be faced with. We'll take a look at what will be working for you in July, or where you can bring more mindfulness into your life in July, and see what you're ready to let go of when July rolls around, and then we'll look at a final message from Spirit. So right off the top, I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about your energy now. So it's really kind of cool. My husband's an Aries, and his favorite number 13 showed up as the very first card. So that's kind of cool. I don't read specific for any specific person that I know in the readings. I really, this is just what comes through. So this is going to be for Aries. If you are a sun sign Aries, or if you have Aries in your chart, definitely check this out. I always tell everyone to take a look at the your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign to get the full scope of what's happening for you right now. So Aries, you guys are looking like you're making some changes. If you haven't, I know some of you are making those changes now. I know some of you are considering making those changes, but this is definitely where your energy is at. It's a very out with the old, in with the new type of feeling. You're surrounding yourself with family and friends and like-minded people, and you're really wanting to ensure that you can keep the friendships and the friendships that you have developed. You really want to maintain those through the changes that you're making. You have a strong support figure that's showing up here for you. There is a strong feminine energy with this person who is supporting you through these changes. This could be male, female, it could be a partner, friend, family member. But this person, it could be someone that you really get along with at work. It could be anyone really in your life. I'd say generally this person is feeling much more close though, like a strong family member or partner. But they could have they, like I said, doesn't matter the gender. It's just they're expressing a strong feminine energy, and what that means is this person is really nurturing to you right now. They're really they're like a soft place to land, like a very warm heart, somebody who wants to listen and hear the things that you're thinking about and the things that you're going through. I just get a really nice vibe off of this person. Um, uh, they are somebody who is really going to support you through these changes that you want to make. And their spirit, thank you, spirits, providing me a little bit of clarity with this person. So this person's making you feel very inspired to be creative, to they're kind of really bringing out a whole new energy in you that is encouraging you to go in a different direction. So I'm just going to share. So we have your letting go. This is the end of a cycle or the end of a way of thinking. This is going to be a very, very big change for you. And here's where you're surrounding yourself with community support. You're getting that support, and I see that coming through, especially from this person. So that nurturing person. And so the clarity that spirit wants you to know is that yeah, you're definitely feeling that willpower, and that you have the potential to grow in whatever direction you want to. And I think that that's becoming more clear to you now than ever. Um, and that uh, the prosperity, wealth, financial wealth. I see finances looking good. I see that personal, like possessions, like home, job, school, any kind of training, like basically anything that you want can be in your reach right now. You have a lot of opportunity that's going to come up for you, or that you're going to basically open your eyes to, that may have been in front of you, and something that you've been able to have the ability to manifest and bring forward to you. Um, that's going to be available because of this beautiful energy that you're surrounded in right now. So Aries, this is a really, really nice way to start off your reading today. It's just absolutely really, really warm feeling, very positive. And the some of you are within this change right now. Some of you are making these big changes, and some of you are forming your foundations, um, forming your foundations to support you and facilitate the changes that you want. So I feel that you're lining things up. Let's see what you're most grateful for. That's where your energy's at right now. So let's see what you're most grateful for right now. Spirit, please, you know what is Aries grateful for right now. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes. Yep. So you're letting go of any kind of um, pain, things that you've been carrying, any regrets. Don't be too hard on yourself. But you're starting to recognize that the ability to let these things go and forgive yourself or forgive others, or any kind of regrets or disappointment that you had, that you're ready to move on from that. And that's going to help facilitate that change. And I think that you're becoming more aware of that right now. So that's why you're feeling grateful. You're having a bit of an epiphany that's causing some major changes in your life. These are substantial changes. So for some of you, it may be a total change in the way that you're thinking. It could be a total change in your energy and the way you perceive the world. But for a lot of you, it feels very much like physical changes. You're making physical changes in your foundations is what I'm really getting. Yep. And you're grateful for you're someone that's committed to making some changes in your life. You have the willpower. You just need to add your focus to it, and make the decision. I think that you're someone that can really accomplish exactly what they want in life if you put your focus onto that. So right now, I think it's just feeling like where your cup is going to be most full, and making that decision of what you want to accomplish, and then going for that. So you're having it feels a bit like a spiritual awakening for me right now. You're going through a spiritual awakening where you're having a lot of realizations of the connections that you have around you, the job that you're in, the family that supports you, areas where things are not working for you. Everything is sort of becoming highlighted under this moon for you. Yeah. Yeah, and you're learning to balance all of this out. It's starting to be very clear where you have some imbalances in your life. And again, it's all just you're really opening up to this whole vision of being able to understand where your priorities lie and what are going to be your best decisions and how you're going to be able to balance out what's happening with you in your life right now. Yeah, I'm feeling there's definitely some challenge with balancing work life coming through for you guys. You guys love to play, I know. Yeah, yeah, and it feels like you're just you're holding on to your job. Yes, your job's important, but I'm really getting that there's a lack of balance for you guys with your job and your ability to be able to express yourself creatively. And for you guys, a lot of times it's with socializing or just even, and not just socializing, because it's also about being creative. You have like a creative spark or a creative fire, and that has sort of been put out a little bit because it almost seems like you're so focused on your responsibilities right now, and then you're having the challenge to be able to balance things in the physical world with your family. I feel like you're pulled in just so many directions. I think that that's becoming really apparent to you, and that you're trying to make a plan for that. So you have to balance things within your inner world before you can balance them in your outer world, and that's where your challenge is right now, because you need to be able to make the changes that will create space for you and create boundaries for you, so that you can then have that sacred space to be able to put into effect whatever it is that is going to help you. And you can ask um, whoever, friends, family, but you can ask your most high, put that with your most high power, um, whatever that is for you, your God, angels, your spirit guides, loved ones that have passed on. Ask them for your help. Sorry, ask them for their help. Ask them for their support, and they'll be able to work with you to see you through this. And you'll definitely know that they're present. So, what behaviors over the past month haven't served you? Let's take a look at that. So, what hasn't served you is yeah, so sort of with the balance thing and holding on to these energies, it feels like time and energy is just escaping you constantly. Like the physical things, you're trying to hold on to your job, you're trying to balance your finances, you're trying to balance um, uh, 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 the bills, the company, the relationships, all that stuff. And it feels like it's sort of pushing you into this place where you feel like you're being led around, sort of like robotic, like you go from this task or this responsibility to that one, and that's really not your fun place. So I see that there, with that loss of willpower, can cause a loss of sorry, with that loss of power, I find also can lead to a loss of willpower as well, to be able to do the things and speak up and have the boundaries that you know that you need. um yeah, and you need to be able to have a little bit more of that playfulness come into your life, because we can see that that's coming up in reverse for us, and I don't read in reverse. That's what spirit is to bringing toward us to be able to talk about today. So this is just a reminder that you need to be able to bring more of that joy. What did you used to like to do? I know that you guys are creative. I know that you do have a spark that you want to be able to connect with other people. Did you do activities that you would be able to connect with other people, and were you part of like a sports team, or were you part of a group or a club that you just aren't connected with anymore? So try to get in touch with that, because that's going to help you bring a little bit more balance into your life. Yeah, you need to go out and have some fun. Spirit is suggesting that um, just being able to have some progress uh, to be able to make some plans to go out, even if it's a spontaneous. Like, what's spontaneous anymore, right? Like, it kind of feels like even when you think you're being spontaneous, you're still actually going with the flow. Like, you're just being led around of people contacting you. I have to do this now. I have to do that now, and you're being led. Most of the time, you're not sort of following your intuition. So or what your joy is calling you to do. You're just going with emotions, it feels like. So let's take a look at what's happening in July for you guys. So, what is really working for Aries in July? Oh, okay. So it looks like you're starting to stand up for yourself. Yeah, you're starting to stand up for yourself in July. You're starting to take back some of your power and express yourself. Um, yeah, because you're feeling pretty beat down. This month has got you a little bit down. There's a lot of the negative self talk that is running through your head when you have a moment to have it. I think that you're really, really busy. I think you're extraordinarily busy and you're trying to find that balance. July, you're going to start voicing that a little bit more because I feel that you're going to hit a point of exhaustion. Some of you, I feel that it's like um, there's group work involved. Some of you, I feel that you're feeling exhausted. You're part of like a team or a group. You're feeling like that you're doing everything. You're feeling that your energy is being drained, and there's a bit more battling to get things done, and everybody's sort of not on the same page. So for some of you, I'm definitely seeing that, and that you're definitely you're sick of it, and you're ready to kind of make the change. So I see that awareness coming in for you. So you're going to start being your own advocate here in July. Let's see. Yeah. You're getting, yeah. So you're having some mental clarity, some breakthroughs. Um, you're starting to feel a little bit more confident. You're having some creative ideas on how to work with that conflict in some different ways. Also, for some of you, it's not necessarily at work. It's in your friendships, in your relationships, and at home, where you're starting to realize the level of work that you're putting in, and that you need to be able to have a little bit of that balance. Yeah. Yeah. It feels like there's that you're speaking your truth. You're starting to, like I said, be your own advocate. You're speaking your truth. I feel like I'm pulling back almost like a veil, like as if I'm starting to see things for what they really are, and see things with a bit more clarity. And it goes back to this person or this support system that you're having that's allowing you to that little bit of nurturing that you're getting is enough to spark this inquiry in you, where you're sort of doing a review of what's really going on here. Am I happy? Like, what is it that I want, and what do I need to be happy right now, and to sort of be that advocate for yourself. Oops. And let's take a look at where you can bring more mindfulness into your life. Yeah. So having those exchanges of energy where you're feeling that you're really giving and receiving in relationships, friendships that are um, where you're able to share in conversation, and you're able to connect with people, that you're being able to reciprocate the energies back, is going to really mean the world for you. It's going to really support you through this next month. Um, I see some of you who are starting to come up with some new ideas of how you want to support your family or spend your time. Some of you are starting to discover some new skills. You're also starting to understand that everything is an exchange of energy, and that yeah, that everything is an exchange of energy. Sorry, I was just hearing something about travel. Yeah, I don't know if making somebody's getting a surgery. I don't know if somebody's traveling for surgery. It's almost like somebody was on a wait list for something. It looks like that's coming up in July for at least someone. Yeah, and there's celebrations. There are celebrations that are happening here. There's um there's celebrations at home. I don't know if somebody is I think you are traveling to celebrate. Also, somebody is moving on from something. So you may have someone either you're getting married, someone's graduating. This is what we're looking at celebrating from here until and into July. Yeah, there's a lot of hopes and dreams that are being fulfilled in the month of July. A lot of people are really coming to, there's a lot of things that are coming to completion that have been planned for a little while, and that are starting to come through. And these are all really good signs. There's good signs for people who have been on the wait list for something. I'm hearing wait list several times. There's also someone who is on the wait list for a surgery that is starting to come around, and I know that those have been gone for a really long time. So that's really nice to hear. Yeah. So that feels really, really good. And that's what that exchange is about, because I got really silent and the energy got very, very quiet for you, Aries, when I got to that part. And I think it was like a very, very quiet. A spirit wanted me to acknowledge the exchange. I don't know if somebody is getting like it feels like a new something. Um, but yes. Okay, good. So that's a really nice sign. And you got the star card. So that's telling us that everything is working out beautifully. Things are finally coming to a close that we've been waiting for. With the world card, here's our nice exchange of energy that's been coming through. So a lot of people sharing their wealth, sharing their resources, and having them return back. Lots of times when I get that card, it could be the potential that you're loaning someone money, and the potential is you may or may not get it back, but that's not what I'm feeling on this at all. That's not what it is for me today. That's not what it is for you today, Aries. I feel like there's just a lot of good investments, a lot of celebration, a lot of wishes coming true, and a lot of just signs of completion. So that's coming up for you in July. And let's see what we have for a final message for Aries. So July's looking pretty good because you're creating the space that you need in June, and you're setting up your foundations, and July is looking pretty good. So Spirit, let's see, what message do we have? Thank you, Spirit, for Aries. Yes, you are. And that comes with that exchange. So you got the helpful person. So sometimes, someone wants to help you. So think of whom that might be and initiate a contact. Interesting. If you are on the wait list for surgery, this just won't let me go. It keeps coming through. So maybe proactively just make a call, and I hope nobody hates me for saying that, but maybe contact your doctor. I don't know what it is, but that keeps coming up in my mind, and it's spirits telling me that there is something waiting for you, and this is just some validation that for the helpful person. Also for the exchange of energy here, this is just ringing the bells for me right now. It's suggesting that that you are being a huge help in someone's life right now. So I definitely feel like it's around a celebration. I don't know if you're helping someone set up for an event, tear down for an event, if it's it's a financial support, but there's a physical there's an element of earthly matters. So financial support, physical help, yeah, definitely coming through for you guys. And there's a soulmate relationship that's coming through. I don't even remember picking this card. So Spirit just put this in my hand. But new romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. So this could be a relationship with a soulmate, a twin flame. It could be someone that's already in your life that you're waking up to them actually and the relationship that you have, and realizing a whole new love for this person. It could be someone new that's coming into your life. This could be about yourself, or potentially meeting one of your spirit guides. So make sure to keep your journal next to your bed and write down any of the dreams, anything that you remember at all. If you don't remember, I actually do this. I have a journal next to my bed, and if I wake up and I don't remember, I'll just write down, say, I will remember my dream tonight, and ask your spirit guides or your most high, or whoever to help you, or ask your higher self to help you remember your dreams. But you can connect with your spirit guides, and they are trying to connect with some of you, because I do feel that coming through pretty strongly. Yeah, and stay optimistic. So your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before miracles occur. So I did feel that waiting period just down here, but remember, things are coming full circle for you. Things are coming to fruition, and they are going to be in your favor, okay? With the star card there. Beautiful cards. And that's another reminder as well that Spirit is trying to connect with you and speak with you. So just absolutely beautiful. Well, thank you so much, Aries. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Thank you, Spirit, for the beautiful guidance today. We appreciate it. If you like this reading and it resonated with you, please hit the subscribe, like button, and if you hit the notification bell, it'll let you know when your next reading is up. If you would like me to continue with this and you actually did get something from the reading, and you enjoyed it, just let me know. I really appreciate it, and it helps me move forward with this. So thank you all. Have an amazing day. The light in me sees the light in you. Take care. Till next time.